Alright, look. I'm an American. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. And here in America, to a degree, we view our children as innocent and in need of guidance, wisdom, knowledge, and protection. Right? This is just kind of the way we as Americans view our children. Not all of us, admittedly. Some of us are bad people. I am willing to admit there are some Americans that are just terribly bad fucking people. And I am also willing to admit that statistically they're white. Just throwing that out there. So, yeah, I would be willing to admit there are awful people. There are truly awful, especially nowadays, there are really truly awful people that are Americans. And, yeah, I can admit that. But we hope that those people are held accountable to whatever deeds they may or may not perform. It's not illegal to be an asshole. It's another great thing about being an American. It's not illegal to be an asshole. So you can defend pedophilia all you fucking want. You can throw whatever fucking nonsensical horseshit you want to at me, thinking it's gonna stick. And my argument is always going to be the same on this movie. They're 11-year-olds. I don't care if they make this movie with Anna Kendrick and the whole fucking cast of High School Musical or whatever the fuck that shit show was. I don't care if they do that and say, everybody, you have to suspend disbelief and pretend these are 11-year-olds doing this. This is shit that's going on in the world. If you want to call attention to it like that, fine. I don't care. That's fine. And legal, by the way. What isn't legal, however, is child pornography. So there you go. Now, also, if it was something you, like generally in America, I know French people apparently are just amoral. I don't know. But French people apparently view children very differently and all sorts of stuff. French people are very different than we are. We love our children. and aren't willing to exploit them even to call attention to an issue. See, what we do in America is we figure there's a problem. I'm not going to add to the problem by making more problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exploit the problem that already exists in an augmented way so that it will fucking have the same impact as, say, if I were to literally film child porn and then put it up mainstream and say, see, child porn, isn't that bad? Like, I don't know, crazy me, whatever. I'm a fucking lunatic. So, I had an opinion about this movie, which some of you may have noticed has changed. The words softcore no longer in the vocabulary. All of a sudden. And all it took was Tim Pool. He's doing a video talking about cancel Netflix. I'm not going to talk about cancel Netflix. I'm going to talk about shut Netflix down. Arrest whoever it was that approved this shit. For disseminating this movie, it's child pornography. So, I'm watching Tim, and he puts up this tweet. And he's talking about, the person, and he's talking about the tweet, and he's dancing around everything because on Tim's channel, because Tim's got 1 million subscribers. Congratulations, Tim. But Tim's got a whole lot of subscribers. So Tim can't actually report the fucking news. He's not allowed to. He'll tell you about it all the time. He always talks about how YouTube is going to shut down all his videos. Right? Because, I don't give a fuck. YouTube isn't my living. They don't hold power over me. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. And yeah, they can shut me down. But then I'll just publish it on BitChute. And then for the next week, I'll do videos dancing around what I talk about on BitChute while I'm promoting BitChute. We can fuck around if you want to fuck around. Again, you have no power over me, motherfuckers. It's child porn. No matter how much you want to try and protect this bitch and her fucking movie, it's child porn. So I'm watching Tim. And he's dancing around the issue because he's famous. He has to. I'm reading the tweet. And I see parental warning. During one of the many highly sexualized and erotic dance scenes that purposefully exploit and objectify numerous scantily clad underage girls, one of the female child dancers lifts up her crop top to fully display her bare breasts. This is lawfully defined as pedophilia and can be extremely distressing to many viewers. No, that's not. That's child porn. If that's true, and I don't know, because if I didn't want to watch the movie before, I will not watch the movie now. If that's true, that is literally child pornography. And anybody disseminating it to the public should be held accountable on child pornography dissemination charges. If it's not true, you're going to tell me it's not true, I don't care. I've hit a threshold at this point. I want it down. I want it gone. Expunge it from reality and everything involved with it. Dude, if it's true, holy shit. And if it isn't true, let me ask you about this one. Where is it? Where is it? Fuck, did I lose it? I think I lost it. Here we go. And this is on the new one. A little girl watches a female rap music video where naked women role play through dance. That is also illegal. It is illegal in this country to show pornography to children. In this other one, like, this is what's really fucking sick. So I read this shit, right? I read all this, and I'm like, my head fucking explodes. So I go, I want to fucking see the goddamn IMDb, right? So I go to IMDb, and I read IMDb. IMDb, currently as it stands now, has 6 offenses, all of them severe, for sex and nudity. Mind you, this movie is about 11-year-olds. Oh, it's like that alone! I'll read them off for you. While the film consists of 11-year-old girls dancing very suggestively, it is intended to be seen as in an unflattering light. Children mimic what they see online and elsewhere. And I went, that reads very differently. Now, I'm not sure if I'm reading the same language. So I went back to Tim, and I said, Tim, what the fuck? And I'm like, we got to compare and contrast here. I have a portion of the next one. I'll read that and see what it says. Trigger warning. An 11-year-old girl watches a female rap music video where naked women role play through dance both heterosexual and lesbian sex acts. An 11-year-old female dance group then mimics these sexual acts sexual moves on themselves and on each other while the camera zooms in on their sexual body parts as they erotically writher. I think he meant writhe. This can be. And then it ends. Tim doesn't scroll down. So I'm like, okay, let's see what number 2 says on IMDb right now. A little girl watches a female rap music video where naked women role play through dance. And I'm like, what? So then I start looking around everywhere, looking for that other shit. Because I'm like, if somebody's making it up, if this winds up being bullshit, I ain't making this video. Because I'm not going to throw myself out there making another pedo video and have to go through the shit that I go through every time I fucking make one of these goddamn videos, just so that I could be told that was fucking some edited Photoshop shit. Right? So I'm looking, now I'm fucking looking. You got me doing shit. And I hate that. Everybody knows I hate to actually do work when I'm doing YouTube videos. You know that about me. Now I'm working. So I'm looking everywhere. And I run into a tweet from a guy named Siraj Hashmi? Siraj Hashmi. I'm terrible with names. Sorry. He's a blue check dude. Don't know anything about him. Let's find out about Siraj. He's a Washington Examiner, Rockin' News contributor, list maker, tan suit wearer, YouTube creator. Alright, nevertheless, this is from him. He says, even IMDb is running cover for Netflix Cuties by watering down the parental warnings. The parental guide before left versus after right. And he's got a before link and an after link. And I looked at him. Sure as shit. I would like to read for you a comparative list. I have one that has 4 complaints. And then I have another one which has 7. This is what this guy is putting up here. Right? So, parental warning. During one of the many, I ain't reading that shit again. Nevertheless, they're telling you that one of the 11-year-olds shows a chest. That's child porn. Naked children, child porn. Like, and then the other one, mimicking sexual moves on themselves and each other, while the camera zooms in on their sexual body parts as they erotically writher. Writhe. You can't defend this movie to me anymore. If this is half fucking true, if this is true and you're sitting there and your defense is, yeah, but you're looking at it like, because it is. That's why I'm looking at it like that. Because it is. You're looking at it like it's not. That's the question. Why is that? And I'm not answering your questions until you answer fucking mine. So, if you want to defend this movie, you gotta tell me why it is exactly you want to plant your flag in it. How many kids have you fucked? How much do you need this to be mainstream? That's what I want to know. You admit that shit to me, and I'll answer whatever question you want. We can have whatever conversation you want to have. I don't mind talking to people through prison glass. No, why would I? But I'm telling you, motherfucker, this shit is... And then here's the third one. Female breast nudity of a minor during an erotic dance scene and lengthy and excessive close-up shots of breast bums and spread crotches of scantily clad 11-year-old girls during numerous sexualized dance routines. The last one, a pair of tight leather pants on an 11-year-old girl are forcefully pulled down in the midst of a scuffle. The camera glances at her pant. So that's the old shit. Here's the new shit. While the film consists of 11-year-olds dancing very suggestively, it is intended to be seen in an unflattering light. Children mimic what they see online and elsewhere. A little girl watches a female rap music video where naked women roleplay through dance. That's the watered down version. And you know what it is? Still illegal in this country. Like, a pair of tight leather pants on an 11-year-old girl are forcefully pulled down in the midst of a scuffle with another girl. The camera glances at her underwear exposed bum. And this is why I'm like, bum. Every word's bum. So, 11-year-old girls dance suggestively in front of a live adult audience. The girls show off their bums and repeatedly move their bums while standing and lying down. They slap themselves on their bums from the back and from the front. An 11-year-old girl copies a woman's seductive thirst trap photo from social media and then posts her own, which receives immediate likes to her instant delight. Now, I just want to throw this shit out there. Spoiler alert, for anybody who might be upset about that shit, apparently that scene, the 11-year-old girl in question, who's copying a woman's seductive thirst trap photo from social media and then posts her own with her uncle's phone. I shit you not. I think it was on IMDb. It said, for those, spoiler alert, for those who might be concerned about this, spoiler alert, the 11-year-old girl takes her uncle's phone to take a thirst trap photo and post it online from her uncle's phone. And here's the spoiler. Nothing happens to the uncle. There's nothing that happens from that. That just happens and whatever. That's fine. That just happens. So we don't want to bring light to that kind of shit. Because that might set honest men free. Oh my God. An 11-year-old girl finds a condom and blows it up to resemble a breast. The girl then puts it under her shirt to show another 11-year-old girl how she too can have big boobs just like them. Get this shit. Apparently, that 11-year-old girl just finds that condom on the ground in the park and then blows it up to resemble breasts. Wait, dude. As an honorable mention from my research today, I would like to call your attention to on Rotten Tomatoes. It has all of the critic reviews, and I gotta call out Jordan Rumi. I don't know. I'm terrible with names. Jordan Rumi from World of Real. Gotta call this dude out. I want to read his review in its entirety. Cuties isn't just an irresponsible movie, it is also dull beyond belief. I just want to say, thank you for not sucking the dick of the filmmaker like half of your contemporaries here. And thank you for not trying to defend child pornography by condemning the people who have a problem with child pornography. Thank you for giving your honest take, whatever. I appreciate that shit. I am, however, very disappointed in the rest of you and think that some of you should be investigated. Just saying. So, yeah, I am. Yes, cancel Netflix. Sure, the whole thing, the whole shebang. They're putting out child pornography. If a fucking 11-year-old exposes her chest in this movie, they are disseminating child pornography. In this country, that is, I believe, a federal offense. So, I think maybe the Attorney General might need to fucking look into this shit. I think this should really go up the fucking chain. I think that the whole Cuties thing is going to expose child pornography. Amazingly enough, it is going to be in the form of the fucking movie in question. But, hey, you know, I'm sure I'm going to get some asshole who's going to tell me that I'm wrong. No. Again, we are not going to agree to disagree on this. You are objectively wrong. In our legal system, in our law books, in black and white writing, it says you are objectively incorrect, sir. So, now that I've had more description of what's going on in this movie, it's child porn. And everybody involved with it should be prosecuted responsibly. Investigated, prosecuted. Sorry. And I also believe it is illegal to watch. I may be wrong on that, but if it is indeed got naked children in it, I believe it is illegal to watch. So you might want to consider that. And like I said, I didn't want to watch it before. I will not watch it now.